there from Gladstone Ports Corporation. Well, with grazing operations across properties in New South Wales and Queensland, 10 meat brands in Australia and North America, and a carbon business with 200 projects in New South Wales and Queensland, Argyle Foods Group is certainly a unique business model. Now, to walk me through their approach, I'm joined by General Manager Naomi Leahy. Welcome to Beef.
Thanks for having me, Lindsay.
Tell us first about the livestock arm of the business.
Yeah, so the livestock arm, I guess, was founded, we've got two co-CEOs. They're both brothers, Lockie and Bryce Graham. And they are fifth generation farmers that grew up in Argyle, New South Wales. And so the business is built off the back of those operations.
Beautiful farming country in Argyle.
Yeah, lovely. And I guess, we've kind of taken that on as a business and expanded that and tried to build out, I guess, what they learnt when they were younger, and have built that into brands across Australia.
What are the brands, the 10 of them?
Yeah, so I guess we have 10 brands, but they're all kind of centred around the core fundamentals of our farming business, which is GMO-free, antibiotic-free, 100% grass-fed, never contained. And then we're looking to build out those brands a little bit further with some regen claims in the future. And I guess having different brands allows us to keep building into different markets and attracting different consumers who might care about one thing and not another.
Naomi, your carbon business is particularly interesting. Plus there's wind farming, there's biodiversity soil projects. Tell us about that whole ethos.
Yeah, so I guess for us, sustainability is really core to our business. And it's not, I guess, a thing that's on the side, it's really driving the business. I think for us, off the back of the 2019 drought, that was really, really hard for us, particularly around Arden, as a lot of producers in Australia. And we kind of sat back as a business and said, how do we minimise this impact in the future, not only from a land and an animal point of view, but also from a people point of view. It was really tough on our staff. And so we, I guess, looked at it at that point of view and at that time and said, what can we do? MLA had the CN30 goal. We kind of looked at that and took that goal on, and kind of have evolved over that time. And for us, it's really about making sure that we can continue to be beef farmers in the future. That's really what we love. But we know that with climate impacts, we're going to need alternative income to support different farms at different times.
You're doing some university testing as well in this space, right?
Yeah, so we've been working with, there's a new net zero CRC, and we've been working with them for 2 years to try and build that up, and it's just started. They've just got the money from the federal government.
You were recognised for the great work you're doing in this space with a Banksia Award, enormously prestigious. How did that feel, and what recognition, what does that mean for your business?
Yeah, the nomination was really, we were really proud of that, and we're really proud of our team. I think for us, we've just kind of been moving forward and doing as much as we can for the last 5 years. And so having some recognition of that was really good. And then off the back of that, we kind of released our first sustainability report as well, so we could start talking to people about what we were doing and helping other people do it as well.
There's plenty of heat in the media around supermarkets and how they work with suppliers. You working with one of the big supermarkets. What's your relationship like?
Yeah, Coles, we work with Coles, and we have our own branded product in there. We got that opportunity off the back of Lockie Graham and his wife becoming the 2013 Farmer of the Year award. And so we established that with them. It's a really good relationship. They're really keen to bring a farmer story to consumers and connect that story. And so we're looking, as much as we can to build that brand with them.
I might have had some of your steak the other day. They brought a chef in who brought my lunch and I had to eat it on camera, but it was very, very nice. You've also launched one of your brands into the US recently.
Yeah, so same brand, actually. And so the US is a really key target market for us. We've been working on that for almost 12 months, but really planning for it for a long time, given the drought and the dynamic of the market over there at the moment. And we know that in the US, regen beef is the largest, the fastest growing segment. So it's a really key market for us, given our philosophy on how we raise our animals and our branding, and so it's going really well.
Naomi Leahy, you've got a great pastoral program as well.
Yeah, so now we've kind of established what we're doing on our own farms. We've got these brands. We really want to bring other suppliers into that kind of align with what we're doing. And really, I guess, with the US opportunity, make sure that we're opening that opportunity up to other suppliers, because we can lock in forward contracts and we can give livestock premiums because of the appetite for our meat over there.
Quick fire questions for you. Youth Day today, all about the future. Best career advice you've ever received?
Take every opportunity that gets thrown at you.
How do you have your steak?
Medium.
Who's going to win Champion Bull?
Probably Drought Master, given we're in Queensland.
Not a bad guess. Naomi Leahy. We're going to go straight back into centre ring now and get some nice big footage of that gorgeous class. I can tell you that back in 1988, the Simmentals were victorious in this class, and it was Brahmins in 1991 with beautiful Maureen Olive, who we had here on the program the other day. The Charolais were dominant. Vegemite Kid in 1994, Rosedale and Kelly Waller down at Young. The next year, the Charolais took it out too. The team from Oakey, Gunadoo Q. In 2000, the Brahmins, Cavalier Laureate. The team at Marlborough. We had the Shorthorns in 2003. They were successful. The team from Condamine. The Gelvies took it out in 2006. The Herefords then, the Droughtmasters, Brahmins, Simmentals. Last beef, it was the Shorthorns from Yeovil in New South Wales. Who will it be this year? We'll be back in just a moment.